woman was blocked by a transparent wall. She could touch but not see. She searched for a long time but couldn't find the way out. She realized something was wrong and drove her car into the wall. But even though the car was smashed to bits, it didn't go through the transparent wall. The woman found the transparent wall very frightening and went back to the cabin to rest. She wanted to see if the wall had disappeared the next day. The woman approached the wall, only to find that it was still there. She took her dog and ran off in search of another way out. After half a day, the woman found a house. She wanted to ask for an exit down the mountain, but was blocked by the transparent wall. However, the two old men didn't hear the woman and stayed put. Curiously, the water from the tap was running and the plants and flowers were swaying in the wind. The woman thought the old men might not be human and was immediately frightened. She hurried back to the house with the dog. At this point, the woman still believes that the transparent wall will disappear. As time passes, she realizes that she's trapped here forever. In the evening, the woman closes the window and goes to bed as usual. She has just blown out the candles in the house when she hears a strange noise. The woman slowly approaches to check and opens the door, only to find that the entrance is also blocked by this transparent wall. The woman has been trapped by an invisible transparent wall. No matter how hard she tries to find a way out, it's no use. The woman had to go back to her hut to rest. As night fell, she noticed that the transparent wall had narrowed to the doorway. The woman shrieked in terror, but realized it was only a dream. But when she awoke, the dream seemed very real. To confirm her suspicions, the first thing she does is open her bedroom door. She touches the transparent wall and realizes that it hasn't shrunk. To escape, the woman went out again to look for a way out. But instead of finding the exit, she met the strange old men. They were motionless, like statues. Tears welled up in the woman's eyes when she saw them. She had already noticed that the two old men kept this kind of movement. The woman knew that if she stayed here, she could become a puppet like the old men, and she was very afraid. She immediately got into the car and tried to destroy the wall. Although the car crashed, there were no cracks in the transparent wall. The woman couldn't get out, so first she had to think about eating. That day, she went out to look for food and accidentally found an old yellow cow. When she saw that there were creatures on the mountain, she didn't kill the old cow, but took it home. After that, the woman got another animal to keep her company. She planted potatoes to survive the days when she was trapped. In time, the woman got used to life in the mountains. Not only did she hunt for food, she also learned to deliver cows. It was raining hard when she heard a strange noise. She thought an evil person was coming, but it was a cat. The woman hurried to bring the cat into the house. A few animals became the woman's only motivation for living. The woman thought a happy life awaited her, but as she went hunting as usual, she suddenly saw the wrecked car. The woman tried to get into the car to look for supplies and found a map of the world. A map that gave the woman the determination to escape. The woman was enclosed in transparent walls for 3 years. For 3 years, she got used to it. One day, the woman went hunting and found a map of the world. The map gave her the idea of escaping again. Looking for a way to escape, the woman set off the next day along the transparent wall. She walked for a while and discovered a strange sight. The tree was covered in tattered clothes like a human being and looked very strange. The woman didn't dare stay there any longer. She went deeper into the forest and suddenly discovered a logging truck in front of her. The woman saw that the logging truck's trunks were still swaying and thought she had escaped from the area. But when she tried to use her stick, she found that the transparent wall was blocking her again. As time went by, the woman went up the big hill every day in search of an escape route. Soon she was all over the mountain, but still couldn't find a way out. The transparent wall was like a hood surrounding the whole mountain. It's winter, and even though it's cool outside, that doesn't stop the woman from escaping. But in the end, she couldn't find a way out. Fortunately, the few deer on the mountain helped the woman survive the cold winter. Spring soon arrived, and the woman went hunting with her dog. Just then, the dog ran off like a madman. The woman chased after him and Frownzy, catching sight of a man slaughtering his cattle. She witnessed the dog's attack and rushed towards the house. Without hesitation, the woman fired a shot, hitting the first man she'd seen in 3 years. Unfortunately, this cost the dog his life. The woman looked at the dog on the ground and felt sad. The dog had accompanied the woman every day for 3 years and had become the most important part of her life. She remembered the dog's company and ended up burying it with her own hands. But the dog's death shattered the woman's last hope for life. Returning home, the woman wrote the last diary of her life and chose to leave this world. This film tells the story of a depressed woman. Because the transparent wall is the wall of a woman's heart, she can't communicate with her fellow human beings. That's why she saw the transparent wall at the critical moment.